Hi, my name is Len. I'm an AMG instructor from Noodle Fingers at noodlefingers.com. Today we're going to talk about clean rewoven figure eights. A lot of you have heard about an instructor at an indoor gym saying, that's a great looking rewoven figure eight tie-in knot, but it's not clean. And then they take the knot and they fiddle with it a little bit and they say, see, clean. All right. And this, you're looking at them like, yeah, I didn't really understand that. And it's understandable because they're not pointing out what the problem is. So this is a knot that I worked very hard to not make clean, because once you make clean knots, okay, you always are making clean knots. So here's the problem right here. This knot looks perfectly fine, other than tail's too short. All right. So what's the problem with this knot? This knot's not clean. And the reason being is it crosses itself right over there. It's going to cross. Not yet, but it will. This knot should flip up like this to make this knot clean, but it can't. And you see where it crosses? That cross is where it's going to bind, and you won't be able to untie your knot. So you fall, this knot gets jammed like this, and then it's horrifying to untie. Okay. This is how you tie a clean, rewoven figure eight. Of course, you start with your first figure eight. All right? There's your first figure eight. Okay. Regular, everyday figure eight. Then go through your leg harness and your belt harness. All right. So here you have it. Now the thing about a rewoven figure eight is that the lines can't cross. And I like to think of that as being going from inside to outside or outside to inside. Think of this rope sort of like a little racetrack, all right? So here you have it. That would be the inside. This would be the outside. So if I wanted to start on the outside of this knot, I would go here. If I want to start on the inside, I would go here. It doesn't matter which one you use, okay? But you have to change. If I start on the inside, I have to switch over to the outside. If I start on the outside, I have to change to the inside after I make my first corner. So here we go. We'll start on the inside on this one. Okay, inside, coming up. So I'm on the inside. If that's a corner, and I'm going around the corner, and I'm staying on the inside of the corner. So here I am. I'm on the inside of the corner. And you can see how clean that is, right? But when I get down here, this is now the outside of the next corner. So you have to stay on the outside. If I stayed on the inside, you can see where it's crossing the rope, right? Right there. You can't have that. Okay? So it's on the outside. And I stay on the outside. All the way on the outside. And I come up through here. And there's my figure eight. You can look at it and you can see it's not crossing. None of these cross each other. None of them intersect at all. So when I tighten this up, I'm going to flip this down. This one's going to get flipped around. And now my knot is perfectly clean. All right. So we'll look at it again. See? So let's try it one more time. And it doesn't matter if you start on the inside or the outside, but you have to change after the first corner. Okay, so here we go. So this time, we're going to go on the outside. So here we go. I'm going to go on the outside of that rope. This is the rope I'm following for my rewoven figure 8. I'm going to go on the outside. And I'm going to stay on the outside. Here I am on the outside. Now, as soon as I turn the corner, you see how it goes to the inside of the following corner. You don't want it to go on the other side of that. You want to stay on the outside. Then you go, I'm on the inside of the following corner. So here I am on the inside. And I stay on the inside. All right. So if I was to flatten this knot out, it would look like that. If I flattened it out, it would look just like this. Okay. So as I pull it tight, this top is going to want to flip down. Okay. So as you tighten it, now you have another perfectly clean knot. So it doesn't matter if you start on the inside of the rewoven figure 8 or the outside of the rope you're following. The next time for the first corner, you start on the inside or the outside, and on the next corner, you have to go to the opposite side. All right? Then you have a completely clean knot. Thank you very much.